We got this.
Someone told me earlier, they're like, well, just, lip sync it over.
Hi, I'm Mike McCormick here from GBTA Studios, live in Toronto, and I'm here with DJ Prohaska from Enterprise Holdings. DJ, welcome.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.
So let's talk a little bit about ground transportation, the car rental space. Just generally, what are the big trends you're seeing right now in business travel?
Sure. As we heard this morning in some of the general sessions, the biggest piece is technology and access. You go from car rental to car hire to ride share to ride hailing. It's all about technology and access. And when we talk about global access, even in that vehicle. So how can we provide that seamless transportation for that traveler, and where is it going next? Working with the manufacturers to provide up-to-date cars and just being connected. It's really important to us. Just as we've introduced in the car industry some of the new anti-locking brake technology, hybrid electric vehicles, it's about taking that next step with those folks. That's going to be key. And so how do you have that technology and access available for the consumers?
Right, and the big word I'm hearing a lot, is focus on segmentation. You've got all different traveler types, all different market needs, right? And how do you find the right product, the right time, right? But in your case, all the way back up from manufacturing,
yes,
all the way through to the end result, right?
Yeah, it's really about listening to the customer. The business traveler wants something a little bit different than the leisure traveler, right? So they want speed, efficiency, technology, and access, and they want global access. So when you reserve a car and rent a vehicle, they want the same seamless process wherever they're going to go and pick up that car. So it's really up to us to make sure that we're looking at that. At least with Enterprise, we're trying to expand our global footprint to make sure that we're meeting all their needs, not just in the North America area, but wherever they may be.
Right.
So you have that same consistency of service, and that's what the business traveler wants. They want the frictionless travel.
Right, and the familiarity of the product, right?
Absolutely.
Yep. So, what are you focused on in terms of, again, even specifics for the business traveler, like improving their experience? What can we expect to see coming from your industry?
Well, there's a lot. I can't speak for the other car-own companies, but the biggest thing for us is just listening to the customer and the business traveler, whether it's a travel manager or procurement folks, or just the end user that's coming to get the car. What do they want next? And so our focus at Enterprise, is customer service. We want to make sure we're taking care of them, but we want to make sure we're listening to the customer. So, from all of our employees, obviously they're our backbone in the customer service and recognition, but what do the customers want? We heard that they wanted seamless, quick transactions, even in the off-airport market. So we created a tablet so that we can meet those demands and needs. So it's what's next for them, partnering with the manufacturers, and us looking at that and saying, how can we provide the safe, reliable transportation, because autonomous cars is coming.
Right.
And so we need to be at the forefront with them and partnering to make sure that happens.
But still maintaining that service element, which is a big part of your brand proposition, right? That delivering the car, that personal handing. You see the image, the handing the keys.
Yes.
But that's still, again, in these times, I would imagine, still equally as important to the customer.
Absolutely,
right?
and people always ask, what makes you guys so different? And I like to say it's our employees that really sets us apart from everything else. It's that person handing them the keys, that personalized service that you can get either at the airport or in the local market.
Right.
So it's how do you take care of that? And we've been recognized by J.D. Power Associates for overall customer satisfaction, and that means a lot to us as a company.
Right.
But what is next for us is what the consumer wants, and we have to continue to meet that demand and need.
So, any words of advice for the travel buyer when they're looking, into the marketplace today, thinking about ground transportation? What should they be focused on?
Well, they should only be focused on us, right?
Of course. Beyond that.
Beyond that. Just the speed, efficiency, and consistency of a product.
Right.
So whether you're going to one brand or another brand, whether you're in the North American market or international, you want consistency of that service.
Right.
And make sure, as a travel manager or procurement, you want to make sure your travelers are taken care of, that there's no questions or hidden piece out there. Duty of care is so important.
Right.
And we want to make sure that you're getting that on the car rental side.
Right, very good. Thank you, DJ.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
I'm Mike McCormick, live from GBTA Studios here in Toronto.